Hey you, welcome back to Unstuck. It's now been 2 weeks since I quit smoking cold turkey on my 50th birthday. And I wanted to give you a small update. Now, if you're a first-time visitor to Unstuck, then in this channel, I delve into self-improvement and self-actualization. How to lead the best life possible, the life that we all deserve, and share with you the tricks, the techniques, the philosophies, share with you real life stories, wins, failures, what works, what hasn't worked, so that we can discuss and work all this stuff out together. As you might notice, I'm a little short on breath. And it's not just because of the smoking or that I'm in terrible shape, which I am, but I'm walking up a pretty steep incline, and I have been walking up this incline for 30 minutes now. So it's that. So in my last video, I talked about the challenges that I would be facing, the immense urge I felt to have a smoke, the path that was ahead of me, and my reasons for smoking. So now I wanted to give you an update of what it's like 2 weeks in. Now the first week was definitely hell. It was terrible. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't concentrate. I felt a constant urge, all the time, to light one up. Actually, one of the most difficult days was a day I had all to myself, and there would be nobody to face if I lit up a cigarette. And that was 1 week in. It's starting raining now. Oh well. The first week was most definitely the hardest. Second week was a little bit easier, but still hard. The first week, whew. You know, I don't think I slept more than a handful of hours that first week. And I was very irritable. I mean, I'm really become quite good over the years to control my emotions, but you know, I had to count to 10 a lot of times that week. And being concentrated, concentrated at work or anything was just, it just wasn't possible. That first week, all day, every day, I had to keep reminding myself why I did it. Why am I putting myself through this hell? And it kept me focused, helped me to stay strong. And how's that? Now, after that first week, the cravings subsided significantly, but were very much still present and still are. So I still have a very strong craving. It just doesn't feel as desperate. It comes in waves. And I sleep better. Not well, but a lot better. And I'm more focused. Not perfect, but better. Now I still, 2 weeks in, carry cigarettes with me all day, everywhere I go. Now, that sounds a little crazy, I know. But there's a reason for this. I wanted to make this attempt just as much about becoming smoke-free as testing my willpower. Knowing that I'm the kind of person that can resist the strongest urges, resist the temptation. And that has really helped for me. A lot of experts suggest that you should use remedies, nicotine substitutes for the habit, and kind of like wean yourself off, both from the nicotine, but also, all the habits. Stay away from situation where you usually smoke. And, that really hasn't worked for me in the past. So, yeah. True test of willpower so far is seeming to work. But it is hard. I'm not going to kid you. It really is. Now it's starting to come down. It's a mixture of hail and rain. Let's see how that goes. Maybe I have to redo this entire video. We'll see. I'm also trying to stay busy and active, both body and mind. Not only as a distraction from the cravings, but also to further fuel my willpower, make me feel good about myself. It's a test in its own. So it does me good on so many levels. So I made it to the viewpoint. I live over there somewhere, over that hill. Walk from there and all the way up here. It's quite steep. I don't know if it'll show on the camera. And someone built a shelter, a lean-to, which is good. We can continue the video from here. I know that quitting smoking is a journey of ups and downs, and that there very well may be slip-ups. And if I do slip up, that I have to get back on track right away. But I'm very committed this time. I don't intend to slip up. And I've heard that the 2-week hurdle, that's the worst part, and that I'm over that now. We'll see how that goes. I'm not so sure because I still feel the urge. I think that one of the biggest challenges has been the social aspects of quitting smoking. Smoking with colleagues, smoking with friends, smoking when drinking. And now that I'm not, it feels like I'm missing out on something. Now I'm also finding it very difficult to break the habit of smoking when I encounter triggers. I would usually always smoke before and after a meal. I didn't smoke indoors or in the car, so every time I walk outside, I feel the urge to smoke. I would usually light up right as I walked out the door. So yeah, and also when drinking, which I don't do a lot of, but I have, and this weather is getting a bit unpleasant, so I guess I have to get myself indoors soon. So I'm gonna round up this video, but before I do, let me give you some advice. Now, when I was a smoker, and when I was not prepared to stop smoking, I really, really hated people who tried to convince me to stop smoking. Kind of like evangelists. And the worst ones were the ones that had just stopped smoking. I don't want to be one of those guys. But now that I'm myself in the process of quitting smoking, I welcome advice. And you can discuss and provide your thoughts and ideas and questions below. So, if you are one of those people who are considering it, and I guess I could provide that advice without agitating you too much. Yeah, I really urge you to do it. Obviously, it's good for your body, but it's really, really good for your mental health as well. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, a few pieces of advice that I can share that has been working for me so far. The first and most important is to set a date ahead of time so you can prepare yourself mentally. Now, to be honest, I had to set that date several times over because when I got to it, I wasn't committed. But on my 50th, I was. Woke up in the morning on the birthday, and I haven't smoked since. Now, the second piece of advice is to get some sort of support system. Now, I wouldn't say I have a support system directly, but I did reveal to my coworkers and my family, just a day or two in, that I quit smoking. And the support that I asked for was for them to give me some slack should I be distracted, absent-minded, or irritable. And they have. Also, keeping my body and mind occupied is really helping. Not only is it a distraction, but it fuels my motivation because I'm doing something that is good for me. I'm replacing a bad habit with a good habit. It just feels good. I hope this video is helpful and that you want to participate in the discussion. Ask your question, share whatever is on your mind. Make this a community. And subscribe if you're into this kind of stuff. Some bonus tips. Be patient with yourself. It's going to take time. It's going to be hard. You might slip up. Probably will slip up. Most people do. And if you do, get right back up. Don't beat yourself up. Be proud. Share with the world what you're doing so they will not tempt you, but rather encourage you, and you get that peer pressure. For me, that peer pressure is actually very helpful. And lastly, be proud of yourself, reward yourself, and, stay brave. So until next time.